matches. We're going to throw it back on over to the desk with Monster and Golden Boy.
Thank you so much, Sundown. That's right. You know, a lot of folks here go way, way back, and that's always a fun time when everyone's able to get together, hang out, reminisce on the good times. But we're here and now, and right now it is currently Sinnoh and Oak King's time because they won game number 1. Let's look at the standings when we get a moment to see where we are currently, because as we know, that victory from the South Korean duo. Hey, let's not forget, Sinnoh, this is a guy that nearly qualified for the World Cup a few times now. A lot of talent. And I'm just glad that people, they said it right, that we want people to know who we are. And I just want people to know who these players are because they're so good. They're so talented.
Yeah, without a doubt, when you guys obviously get this translated, you know, the competitive community absolutely know who these players are right here.
For sure.
And you guys deserve every ounce of respect, especially from the public. But we have some standings. Let's see where these players are, Golden Boy.
That's right. Let's take a look at the standings. Where we are right now. Who is going to be behind in this one, right? So it's going to be, it's going to be Airwalks and RL Grimes. So
no surprise.
Picked up 7 eliminations out of that game. All right. Courage, Sean O'Malley in 5th place. You got, let's not forget about Garber Reaver and Jelty in 4th, and Robles and Chigua in 3rd. Tifu and Nav in 8th place. I'm jumping around here, just looking at some of the players that we've talked about. Maybe some have had unfortunate circumstances become them, like got hit with the trap.
I mean, we saw Ellie earlier today, right? He just pointed at the camera, walked up, representing for JP, Japan, right?
That was a good interview.
Good to see him in the top 10 right here, but as we move on to the second page, just take a look here. All of your favorite content creators, couple of runs on the board. It's not bad at all.
No, not at all. It's only game 1. You have plenty more to go here. Arsenal in 14th place. We covered quite a bit in that last game because they stayed put at present and did not have a reason to ever rotate around. Because of that, Ninja was able to punish the players flying in the sky, kind of like me. And that infantry rifle was huge for him. Maybe he's going to be able to do that again. Obviously, let's see how the circle works in your favor. But that's it. Game 1 is behind us. Now it's time for game number 2. Come on, New York City. Do these 2 around. Let's start with the boys to get hyped. Detonator's excited. I'm excited too. The countdown is about to begin. Who is going to come out on top in game 2? Here we go. The battle bus is flying over the island. And we're going to get a good trajectory here. Going over the ice biome, making its way over to Lonely Lodge.
That's right, it's cutting straight across the map. Straight in half, like a fresh New York pizza. It's straight down the middle right here. And everyone's going to get their taste.
I like that pizza reference, bro.
You just have to. It's too easy. They're just giving out here. You can't be in New York and not make the pizza.
Gotta make the pizza reference. And also, Chinkin, if you're listening to me, you fold the pizza. You don't eat it.
The question is, do you flip it upside down on the east side or no?
Hold it straight up.
Some people they advocate for that kind of stuff. But take a look here. You see Detonator flooding on by. Marshmallow right there. No surprise, they're going right back to Lazy Lagoon. That's going to be their hometown. Landed on, by the way. Take a look at that map. There are some players nearby. Chance. Sinnoh and Oak King. I think everyone wants to see them here.
Yeah, that is a problem. There is a player that landed Lazy. We'll keep tabs of that later. Here's the game 1 winner. Sinnoh, Oak King. The lucky landings. You're going to get a few options all the way in the back. Remember, so you're going to be all the way back here by Lucky. You can go to Fatal. If you want to get some more loot, maybe you want to push over to the desert biome, go to Paradise Palms, potentially where the circle is going to populate. We're going to find that out in a few seconds here as well. So this is when key decisions are going to have to be made. And lucky them that they went to Lucky Landing because the circle literally lands right at the edge. So they're good. They're good for that push. They have a lot of real estate to work with.
Call that winner's luck, all right? These guys have the nice lead.
There's beginner's luck and there's winner's luck. This is winner's luck.
Winner's luck is a thing, all right? Sometimes things just go your way, and then you're the winner.
Sure. Never happens to me. Breaks my heart. One day. I've seen it happen to you a few times, though. You've got a few...
Hey, I'm here, aren't I? Like, look at
you got some shields out of nowhere in chess. When I watch your stream, very questionable. Like, that's not fair. Right when you needed it. How's that even possible? Like that, you just don't have a response. Just like that.
You know, I don't judge. I just take my blessings.
I respect that, man. some chug splashes there. Going to bring everyone up to a decent amount there for the shields. Some eliminations already. We lost 2 duos already. Going over now to Paradise Palms. Same duos that were here. We're sticking to these drops. These drops got Dead Rebel, Bravo, Oscar on. Nice shot.
Shots down. Connect there, though.
No, he didn't, but at the very least, though, he was on target, that player. Didn't manage to move around there. Hear that Shadow Bomb go out, and Dead Rebel had to confirm that, which is the reason why he's going to start pushing up here. Doesn't have the resources for a full fight. He's going to be playing around this natural structure. And he needs to just farm up. Osculon's going to be taking a lot of damage as well. Going to have to get out of the fight. 34 HP remaining. He's going to need to rely on his teammate. Does not land that shot with the hand cannon. But Dead Rebel's there for the follow-up. That's Business Boy. Oh, but Business is closed down, unfortunately, for him. Dead Rebel's going to be out of this one, but not dead yet.
They get peeked right there, so he has to be careful. Oscar just looking. Chris has got such a good shield. It's just like that. Nice. So, doing just fine. Perfect.
And it's early game, so Grizz can get
I love Salty. It's one of my favorite places to land, mainly because that back house, man. It's nothing more rewarding. They had last time, they want to fight. If you're a competitor here today, you have to be careful being near Lucky Landing. They clean that spot, but Reese, Brett Rogers, down comes the shots here. Let's see what's going to go down here. hears him nearby, yet he's looking for Jacob now.
Oh, man.
Jacob's by himself.
Yeah, that's the problem. Jacob's going to be alone. Inside of the natural buffer there, you see the circle favoring Sinnoh and O-King. We could see back-to-back winner here, Monster, with the way that that circle ends. It's right over Salty and Fatal Field, so that favors Dr. Lupo and Sinnoh. Oh no, but Graham Rogers goes in for the fight. Faris has got to pick up his teammate here. He's got to have his back. Jacob gets it. Boogie Bomb goes out, but doesn't connect. I'm trying to overtake that wall there. Jacob, wisely enough, is going to get out of that fight. That player's going to be down. The Stinks forcing anyone that will hang around. Confirm that elimination. There you go. It's going to be a ton of loot for Jacob to get, but Faris is looking at him right above him on top of the rooftop.
He wasn't ready in time there to put the shots on him, so unfortunately he did miss. He goes for that side combat shot and breaks the wall right there.
Oh man, this is not looking good here for Jacob. Faris gets his teammate's card. Does he have to get out of the fight? Oh, Jacob taking a fight to Faris. You like to see that one. Go for the fight, but look at the storm. It's starting to push in. Some decisions need to be made here. This fight is going to happen right by that storm.
Popping that early med kit, he knows.
A few seconds to work with.
He's actually lucky. The zone isn't quite pressuring yet, so he figures, hey, you know what? I'm going to use this opportunity to heal right back up, and now the advantage is all his again.
Slight lead here. Looking for a fight right in front of him. Oh, man. You just don't expect that. You're hearing all this movement around you. You don't know where the attack is going to come through. And they're just dodging and dipping around one another.
Such an intense battle, and Faris still has minis left. That might have been his last heal there.
Oh, the
Jacob
quad.
decides, you know what? It's time to back up.
Take the trusty quad. Get out of there.
Long.
Yeah, no reason for you to push that fight. You have your teammate's card. Then we go on forward. You got Slogoman, who just got beamed. Beamed.
Marshmallow with the snipe?
Marshmallow. Okay. I respect that. Marshmallow's been surprising me. Are we sure? Are we sure that that's Marshmallow underneath the mask? I'm just messing around. I'm just messing around.
I was gonna say,
he puts in a ton of work in this game. Look at this shot here for Marshmallow. Boom! Nailed him. Marshmallow, man. What a beast.
Marshmallow here to make the highlights, right? Don't sleep on it.
They're going for a two-time championship. I get it.
Absolutely. They were in 14th place, mainly because they didn't quite get enough placement points. The eliminations were there. They were right in 14th, so with the way they're racking up more elims, that's going to be, again, just securing a more cadence of just getting points consistently. You'll find yourself in the late game. Mr. Fresh Asian, we saw in the feed, he actually took out Cody Walker as well.
3 eliminations for Mr. Fresh Asian. Got that golden combat shoddy. Such a powerful weapon. Here's the movement around here. Some nades as well.
He doesn't need any of this. This is a scary box to be in when you don't own anything. It's One Shot Girl and Chandler Riggs are just nearby.
Another
the
great
Slayer,
duo.
and the Slayer 360, I believe, is in a bush. Not so, not too far either.
That's the Golden Boy strat right there. Hide in the bush. Don't do anything for the entire game. Trust me, it works like 60% of the time. It works every time.
Every time, 60% of the time. You know the math, guys. Don't count it.
You don't have to question. So, Chandler Riggs and One Shot Girl, they're going to play this more defensive posture position here. They have no eliminations right now, and we're at 35 duels remaining. So it's going to take a while for those placements to go through. And then One Shot Girl just gets obliterated. Her health is gone. Now down to 5 HP. Chandler Riggs playing around the corner, trying to utilize a little bit of that right-hand advantage, but it is not coming to fruition there. Mr. Fresh Asian is going in for the push now, and this isn't looking good for this duo, Monster. Our heroes could fall right here, right now, as Mr. Fresh Asian is looking to get 5 eliminations on the board, gets ownership of the wall, and what a shot there from Mr. Fresh Asian. That's elim number 4.
That was so filthy. Took the wall just like that. An instant edit. No mistakes made. The Slayer 360, he's finally given up his bush.
Sometimes
Actually now exposed himself.
Sometimes you gotta abandon the bush. It's okay.
He's gonna give it up. He did take his opportunity to try and pop some shots. Mr. Asian did look over in that distance. He knows there's someone there. Now it's Marshmallow and Ninja rotating across here, as they're gonna find themselves right outside the box here.
Of course, if you're not familiar with Mr. Fresh Asian, he is top 100 most subscribed Australian YouTube channels. It's actually one of the fastest growing YouTube channels in Australia. So certainly check him out. I'm sure you're going to find some fun stuff there. There's Ninja and Marshmello, who have 2 eliminations for them. Marshmello's been playing great. Very different Marshmello from what we saw.
Would have known Marshmello would continue his grind after the years here, but Sean, hey man, Fortnite.
He's passionate about Fortnite.
Still part of the regiment.
There's Myth.
7 eliminations, Golden Boy.
What? I didn't even look over there. What's going on with him today? He's on something. He's out here to prove a point. Myth wants to pick up a win. How huge would that be for him? Seen him so many times, so many competitions. Also another player that tried for that Fortnite World Cup qualifier. Came close a few times. Lots of talent there. Here's the format, how it works. Once we hit that 15th place, that's when those placement points start to go online. But because it has 7 eliminations, 7 points created.
His teammate is, unfortunately, Michael Dreher was taken out. In that marathon this year, need a little more stamina to keep up with this Fortnite world.
The idea of running a marathon crosses my mind. It makes me sweat.
What kind of party do we have here, Golden? Quinoa sitting right next to Alexia Ray and Jordan Jones. Jordan Jones started this entire thing, said, hey, you know, he's here for the ladies, representing. He's got her gun ready, someone's out. Oh no,
She's in a box. Sneaky plays here from Jordan Jones and Alexia Ray. That player had no idea. That was crazy.
Got away. He took the launch pad. He got away.
Never disrespect the people in the cornfield.
Jordan Jones and Alexia Ray, super sneaky plays here. Aaron Gordon's like, you know what? I'm just gonna kind of keep my cool here, sit still. Ali A jumps back in the baller. He's out.
He's like, yeah, you better be careful, man. This is great to get to the cornfield. Look out for that. Okay, and they're crouched, so you won't be able to hear their movement. You have to really focus on it. They can set. I like this strategy. They are eventually, which for them, I'm sure that they're a little worried about where these players are going to be.
Ali A might be a famous YouTuber. Aaron might be huge on the basketball court here, but you step to these 2 ladies right here, they make you look like little boys. They are ready to fire away right now. They are so ready.
Okay, well, while that's going on over there, and I'm sure that's going to take a little while to come to fruition, we're going to have a classic battle here between Tfue and Ninja. Marshmello trying to play that supporting role as well as Nav here. Marshmello taking a bunch of damage, and he's got to get to his teammate. Nav is boxing around there, and Marshmello's going to try and go toe-to-toe here against Tfue, but Marshmello gets picked off. That seemed like it was coming off from the distance there, and Ninja has to get out of that fight. There's no reason for him to continue to engage in it, considering that they were getting third parties from afar. I think the shots came from Udakov and the tower over on top of that tower and punished Marshmello when he exposed himself and he jumped on top of that ramp.
Tfue really showing why he's a World Cup qualifier.
This is still happening, by the way.
Oh yeah, they're ready. Looks like Mario's left to save Nick Mercs here. He's going for the revive.
Mario's got to be prepared for this. Nick Mercs. Right outside. He's trying to pummel his way into the doorway. Mario, again, setting up defense, helping him out. Aiden, very weak. Second place at the Summer Block Party Monster.
That's right. The trailblazer, professional basketball player, Mario. Fend off Aiden, Ghost Aiden right here, right now to save Nick Mercs.
And he's going to be hacking around each wall here.
So he does it!
Off and he gets ownership of the wall! You never want to go toe-to-toe with Aiden in the box, baby! He's going to punish you every time.
Such a clean wall-taking transition. Always using the same rhythm. Hits the left wall, hits the right wall, doubles back, takes the wall, makes the quick edit, and it's his to go here. Sinnoh and Oking now hopping back with our previous Game 1 winners here. Still in the running, 2 eliminations. Tons of materials, launch pads, campfire. He's got everything he needs.
And what's even better, they have the circle. The circle is in the
like this, let's see it.
Now, some of you may be wondering what's going on right here. Maybe you're new to Fortnite. What he's doing is he's using the edit to peek through the pyramid so that this way he can get the lay of the land. Fortnite's all about information. What can you get out of players rotating? Who can you punish if they're going to be out in the field exposed? That can give you some more eliminations. More eliminations means more points. Kind of like what Sinnoh's seeing right here. This guy walking around by himself, and he knows that players are going to be above too because he's hearing the shots that are happening above him. That's going to be Jelty and Garborever over there as well.
I like that. Here comes an artillery strike right on Myth's head.
Oh,
he is in the fray here. But Myth also tons of mobility here. He's got the minis. There you go. He knows he's on camera. What's up, Myth? There you go.
Okay, so use the launch pad to get out, but he's in the sky, and those players are going to be hanging around him. He could get picked off. Dr. Lupo in the storm, but Dr. Lupo, no, unfortunately for him.
Overstood his welcome in the storm right there. It does manage to take him off. He secured the point before he was taken out there, but back to Myth. Myth's got 8 eliminations. He's so close to some placement here. They just have to get top 15 with the duo. There's only 20 duos remaining in the lobby here. The way this format works, it's similar to your other competitive formats that we've had over the week of qualifiers. Every elimination's a point.
Oh, a lot of great players are still going to be in this fight here. Monster, Airwalks is in the fight. Grime as well. Symphony, Tim the Tatman. Got Marksman, Cloak, Aiden. He was taking a bunch of damage. He's going to go down from his teammate, Sean, who takes him out. Wow. Gets Nick a 30. Symphony finds Ellie. And here's Sinnoh, game 1 winner, still living his best life. Picking the fights that he needs to take. King gets an elimination as well. That's going to be 3 points for this duo. And he's letting these guys above him deal with them. Ninja having to take so many shots and play defense. He's running out of materials quickly. When those shots are coming through, you'll be shocked how quickly you're going to lose out on the wood, the metal, the brick.
Yeah, it really was a nightmare scenario for a second there. Forced to drop the campfire prematurely and go into the surges here. But they didn't forget about him. As soon as he kicks, he gets lasered down. And all of his health is now gone. And Tfue, perched up right here, is going to catch Sinnoh. Straight out the sky.
That is huge, Monster. He gets Sinnoh, the game 1 winner. That was the pacemaker for the game 2. And now it could be Tfue playing that strategy that we saw in the Fortnite World Cup online qualifiers. Going for the high ground. He's going to be buying stuff, though. 5 eliminations. Player right in front of him. Waits it out.
He's just looking for it here, Golden. Trying to see if he can find this shot, find the angle. This is what Tfue's known for. Playing for those early high ground position. Holds here, and he's not afraid to go for it. There it is. Chucks his way all the way up